In Movies and Money, much is happening at the movies. You can catch Barbie, Oppenheimer, or other summer films for just $4 on Sunday. It's National Cinema Day at AMC, Regal, Cinemark, and even IMAX. Also, AMC shares are tumbling this week as the theater's preferred equity units, better known as APE shares, are set to transform into common stock on Friday. AMC is also planning a 10-to-1 stock reverse split today. On the big screen, Blue Beetle beat out Barbie for the top spot. Let's bring in our film critic, Erik Childress. What can you tell us, Erik?
Sure, Angie. Blue Beetle indeed was number one last weekend with $25 million, barely beating Barbie in its fifth weekend with $21 million. But when was the last time we spoke of a comic book film opening to just $25 million as a victory, especially one with a budget of $120 million? No, this is another flop with the DC Comics world, opening lower than the Shazam sequel, and it seems unlikely to even match that film's minuscule worldwide gross of $133 million. The news was not much better than Strays, which opened to only $8 million when it was expected to open around twice as much. The $46 million budgeted film is another disappointment in the world of R-rated comedies this year. On the bright side, Barbie is about to become the top grossing film of 2023 in North America and reach the top 20 films of all time as it approaches $1.3 billion. Also, Oppenheimer is over $720 million worldwide and approaching $300 million domestically. Now, those films are the silver linings for the same studios that ended up with big disappointments in Blue Beetle and Strays.
Gran Turismo debuts this weekend. It was supposed to be released earlier, but Sony pumped the brakes, likely to avoid crashing into Barbie and Oppenheimer. Here's a look.
You think you can do the impossible. I'm here to prove that you can't.
You get tired, you get sloppy, you get hurt, and you lose races! You puked on my lawn.
This film is based on a video game inspired by a true story. Will it become the new champion, Erik?
Gran Turismo is a true story of a teenager whose skills with a video game of the same name thrust him into becoming a professional race car driver. Now, reviews have not been great for a film, putting it just below the threshold of positivity amongst critics on Rotten Tomatoes. But reviews have not been great for director Neil Blomkamp since his breakthrough sci-fi hit District 9 back in 2009. It may be just enough to grab those number one headlines, but like Blue Beetle, it may be a momentary victory.
What are you recommending for this weekend?
Laughs, Angie. Nothing but laughs. And they can start by finding a theater playing the film Bottoms, which I saw at the South by Southwest Film Festival back in March. It is the new film from Emma Seligman, who directed the acclaimed indie Shiva Baby. It stars Rachel Sennett and Aya Adebiri as two friends trying to entice their crushes by starting an all-female fight club at their high school. It is a wonderfully exaggerated version of the kind of teen films we normally see through male eyes, and the laughs are huge and often, and is actually a great follow-up to Barbie, albeit an R-rated one. Don't miss it. And if you're looking for something a bit more juvenile, but I think is still quite funny, Strays is still out in theaters. It may have limped out of the gate, but never say that critics can't enjoy an amusing film filled with bathroom humor, especially when it comes from a bunch of cute animals with hilarious celebrity voices. That's a great double bill for R-rated comedies this weekend, and they need your support.
Interesting picks, Erik. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.